2 days of media events.
Layoffs in August falling to a 10-year low.
3 days of fundraising.
The numbers are staggering.
4 commemorations.
The possibility of a double-dip recession.
We will not days of vacation.
Foreclosures and homes being auctioned and home prices continuing to fall.
6 sports events and 7 days of golf.
Huge amount of damage to the economy.
First family planning a vacation for the 5th time since July.
Spain on $75,000 a day. You can't miss it. A fantastic day.
President Obama has just redecorated the Oval Office.
Speaker Pelosi is reportedly asking for a much bigger jet.
With people losing their homes and people losing their jobs, this is what we're going to have Congress talk about today?
I haven't got enough money to feed my family.
Make no mistake, we are headed in the right direction.
This is a White House and a president that's frankly anti-business.
Recognize that the economic outlook remains unusually uncertain.
Your employer would see premiums fall by as much as 3,000%, which means they could give you a raise. This is paid for and will not add a dime to the deficit or reduce the deficit. That's going to increase our costs. We knew that. We didn't think that we were going to cover 30 million people for free.
We're very proud of what we've done.
Who is in charge?
Who's in charge here?
We are mortgaging the future of our children and grandchildren at record rates, and that is not only an issue of fiscal irresponsibility.
I say we move forward.
It's an issue of immorality.
Is the American dream dead?
I don't want to give them the keys back.
I have done a terrific job.
If we look to the answer as to why for so many years we achieved so much, prospered as no other people on earth, it was because here in this land we unleashed the energy and individual genius of man to a greater extent than has ever been done before. Freedom and the dignity of the individual have been more available and assured here than in any other place on earth. The price for this freedom at times has been high, but we have never been unwilling to pay that price. Those who say that we're in a time when there are no heroes, they just don't know where to look. The sloping hills of Arlington National Cemetery, with its row upon row of simple white markers bearing crosses or stars of David, they add up to only a tiny fraction of the price that has been paid for our freedom. Each one of those markers is a monument to the kind of hero I spoke of earlier. Their lives ended in places called Belleau Wood, the Argonne, Omaha Beach, Salerno, and halfway around the world on Guadalcanal, Tarawa, Pork Chop Hill, the Chosin Reservoir, and in 100 rice paddies and jungles of a place called Vietnam. Under one such marker lies a young man, Martin Treptow, who left his job in a small-town barber shop in 1917 to go to France with the famed Rainbow Division. There on the Western Front, he was killed trying to carry a message between battalions under heavy artillery fire. We're told that on his body was found a diary. On the flyleaf, under the heading, My Pledge, he had written these words: America must win this war. Therefore I will work, I will save, I will sacrifice, I will endure. I will fight cheerfully and do my utmost as if the issue of the whole struggle depended on me alone. We must realize that no arsenal or no weapon in the arsenals of the world is so formidable as the will and moral courage of free men and women. It is a weapon our adversaries in today's world do not have. It is a weapon that we as Americans do have. Let that be understood by those who practice terrorism and prey upon their neighbors. As for the enemies of freedom, those who are potential adversaries, they will be reminded that peace is the highest aspiration of the American people. We will negotiate for it, sacrifice for it. We will not surrender for it now or ever. We are Americans.
For today, in the name of freedom, we take the battle to them. Let's roll.
You're listening to War. We are America Radio, a place where conservatives, libertarians, and Tea Party Americans come together to get the real deal news. No filter and a lot of patriotic spirit. We are America Radio.
Here in moments.
The ultimate gala spectacle. Holy Mother of God on earth and in heaven at the exact same time.
You want a piece of me? You got it!
5 seconds left in the game. Do you believe in miracles? Yes!
We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again.
Let's not stand on ceremony here, Mr. Wayne.
And Mr. Wayne is here. We are back and better than ever on the RSBN network. Been off for a couple days. Hey, look, Donald Trump is the man. Donald Trump has got to get his message out, and I know y'all wanted to see him way over me, but no, hey, believe me, we're always here. We're always going to be here on the RSBN network, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. And tomorrow night, actually, we're doing 2 hours. So 2 hours. Y'all wanted it. Wayne, you did 2 hours? Okay, well, guess what? We're going to do 2 hours tomorrow. That means that I got to get some sleep, and I got to make sure. I'm talking like Hutch Bailey Jr. now, I guess. We got to get some sleep, and then, we got to get ready, and then we got to perform, baby. We got to perform. Ain't that right, Hutch?
Yeah, forget the sleep part, though. Let's just do this.
Let's just do it.
I gotta do 3 hours, brother.
Well, yeah.
I gotta be Rush Limbaugh and whatnot.
You built for that, though, man. You built for that.
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do 2 hours. Two. We're gonna be 2 hours tomorrow, too, on Friday. And we also got the Fire Stick. The fire.
I'm on fire today.
Love them.
You know why I'm on fire?
Huh?
Because somebody lit a match in the forest.
No fires in California. I'm on fire because Zuckerberg's on fire because his $200 million rocket went boom.
Did you see that?
Zuckerberg. Facebook went down. Hey, God's wrath's coming down. Not only on
Facebook.
Hey,
Facebook going down in flames. But we want to talk to you about YouTube too, because YouTube is messing up too. Did y'all see the thing about YouTube?
Yep, sure did.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? First off, let me make sure of this. Hutch and Cam, is your software updated?
No, I'll be right back.
Okay, all right. Cam, is your software updated?
Good news, I'm running the latest version.
Okay, all right. So, let's try this again. No. Let me do this. Okay, now, let me do this, and let me do this.
Hey, can I get on?
Hey, caller.
Yeah.
How are you? Yes, sir. You're online right now. How you doing?
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Hey, I watch you on the Right Side Broadcasting Network, and I actually even contribute some bread to it. So I'm very proud of that.
All right. Do your thing, man.
Hey, we got something in common. You don't even know it.
What do we have in common?
Yeah. You're black, and I'm Jewish, and the majority of our groups vote Democratic. And I think it's absolutely idiotic for different reasons. What do you think?
I'm black.
Yeah, I'm Jewish.
Ebony and ivory. Okay, all right. Well, I mean, hey. Well, then it's up to us to go ahead and make the change, right? It's up to us to say,
right,
what the heck are y'all thinking, right?
I'd catch it for it, too, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I'd catch it for it. Especially, I live in Salem, Oregon, you know, and it's very blue up here, Wayne. And I just talk about Trump and I promote it. And I was just at lunch with some of my buddies, and I caught a pile of. It's a family show. I can't swear, you know.
Yeah. Because YouTube will take us down.
I know. You know what I'm driving at. You know, My buddies can't even believe that Trump is going to win. This has nothing to do with race or religion. It's ridiculous.
Right. Hey, well, look. One thing is, I appreciate you calling in and taking time out for to join us here on the show. Don't let this be your last time calling in, my friend.
I like you, Wayne. You're a good guy.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And now we're brothers. So next time you call in, just say that you're my Jewish brother. How's that?
Hey, that's cool, man. Take it easy.
Okay, beautiful.
Bye.
All right. We do have a problem. Let me go ahead and close down my software here, and then I'm going to try to open up my software one more time. Okay, we're going to do that, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what? Yesterday, big news for the RSBN network. They hit monumental highs for the immigration speech here on the RSBN network, which is great, especially streaming live free for you. They hit close to 50,000 viewers at the same time watching. 50,000. I think there was 50,000. Joe, correct me if I'm wrong, but over 50,000 at one time was watching the immigration speech last night, which is a record all time. 52,000. Give yourself a pat on the back. And then give a shout out in the chat rooms, either in the Spreaker side or on the RSBN side. Give a shout out to the RSBN network for being there to provide that type of coverage. I think it's no fluke that you are interested in watching Donald Trump. It's no fluke that you want to be a part of what Donald Trump is doing, even though the media says that you don't exist. They say we don't exist. The black people don't exist. The black people that support Trump, that we don't exist, but we do. Let me say that we do. But I do want to say y'all did a great job in joining the RSBN, and I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of all of you, and that's one thing that I wanted to say. Carla, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Carrie.
Kelly?
Carrie.
Carrie. Hi, Carrie.
Hi.
Where are you calling from, Carrie?
Massachusetts, of all places.
Okay. Well, you behind enemy lines, but we're praying for you, darling.
Yeah, it's a blue state.
What you want to talk about real quick?
I'm concerned about... I talked to my sister today, who was an avid supporter of Trump. Mm-hmm. And her and her friends have now decided that they're not going to vote. And I want to tell you why.
Go ahead.
The reason is that Trump is not putting out enough ads on TV in the Massachusetts area. Mm. And so all they're getting is the Clinton crap.
So, Carrie, you're saying that in Massachusetts right now,
right?
The people of Massachusetts are seeing more Clinton ads than they are Trump ads, and you feel right now that it is going to hurt them. Cam, mute.
I know about this.
Cam, mute for a second. Mute for a second. You had an echo on there. I just wanted to make sure that I had Carrie's breakdown first. That she's saying that the ads are mostly Clinton, right? No, right. In Massachusetts, the Clinton ads are dominating the Trump ads.
Overload, you know.
Okay, Cam, go.
Yes, Donald Trump has a strategic plan when they're going to start rolling out their ads right now. Once I'll just say this, closer to debates,
Right, but it's too late because
Right.
my sister was like on fire for Trump,
Right.
and her and her friends were.
I can see that.
This is one of the things that Hillary Clinton is doing. So you have to look at both campaigns. Hillary Clinton is not doing rallies. She's investing all of her money in TV.
Right.
That's why you don't see her.
Absolutely.
Donald Trump is out in there with the people. So he's out there with the people. But yes, they do have ads and they do have campaigns. They are already running ads.
Right. I asked her why. She said that's why.
Yeah. So they're focusing big time on the all the states after the first debate comes out.
But my concern, can I just interrupt? My concern is that I called the Trump campaign today to tell them about this, and no one was there to listen to me. All they cared about was getting money, which really turned me off.
Let me just say something here. That it's a sad reality. You've got Hillary Clinton that has almost unlimited.
I know she's
amount
funded
of
by
funding.
Soros.
But you are living in a state that is almost absolutely going to go blue.
Right.
And I think that's the reason.
That's not true because they did elect him in the primary.
The Republicans.
The Republicans did. Right.
Yeah.
But
No, the state did.
Well, anyway, hey.
Was it an open primary, Carrie? Carrie, it was an open primary in Massachusetts?
I'm sorry?
Was it an open primary in Massachusetts? I can't remember.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you're saying some people switched over?
It was so unusual. They voted for Trump over
well, I tell you what.
whoever else was running.
I tell you what, Carrie, and I know some people from the Trump campaign watched the show. Basically, what you're saying is that you want more ads in the state early instead of later.
I've emailed that to them.
Okay.
I've tried to communicate that to them.
Get your sister to watch our show. You know, get these people.
I asked her about it, and she said she's not interested anymore.
You give her the phone number and you tell her to call in, okay?
I tried.
Okay, well,
hang in there.
Yeah.
Carrie, hang in there. It's just a thing. It's about the electoral college.
I was really shocked, by her response.
Well, some people right now, some people don't have the patience. Some people don't have the patience.
Most people don't.
Well, some people. I'm not going to say most, because I'm the way that I'm looking at it is most people are siding with Trump and they're backing him no matter what, because
I tried to talk to her.
They also want the change in the country, but there are some people that you just aren't going to change. So I mean, we have to go along with the flow and pray for those that and pray for those. And hope that they come back to the fold. If they don't come back, then when things change over, when Trump takes the White House in November, then when they come back, okay, now look, I told you, but you can still come on.
That's my fear is that
and let's do this.
He's not getting enough ads in this type of area in the blue states.
Well, again, like I said,
I don't know what he's waiting for.
Well, Carrie, hey, look,
is
thank
that
you.
a swing state?
No.
Yeah, we can. It's
No.
not a swing state.
No.
Okay, there you go.
No, but look, Carrie, we if we find out, you keep on watching the show, and if someone calls with the answer, then I promise we would get it out to you. Okay.
Right, I understand. I thank you.
All right, thank you, dear. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
What you have a Democrat candidate that's spending like the federal government, and you have a Republican candidate that's spending like he cares about the money. And I think he put an ad out into 9 swing states, or however many. It's a very less than 10 swing states, because this is about the electoral college, man. I mean, it's something that Massachusetts has they don't have very many electoral votes. And I mean, that's a sad reality, but it's been like that in politics forever.
Sean from California. What's up, Sean?
Hey, how's it going, Wayne?
What's up, Pepe? What's going on, man?
I just wanted to say I give props for, Trump beating Hillary and Obama to meet Mexican president. That was freaking awesome.
Yeah, it was.
He just wiped the floor with Hillary Clinton and Obama on that. So I give him props for that all the way. And I think it's BS, because I just saw this little article that said Trump losing big supporters. I'm like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Bull
yeah.
crap.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. They believe me. Hey, Sean, thanks for the phone call. Believe me, they're throwing out everything in the kitchen sink, and they don't. I mean, and they're doing it to depress you. They're doing it to depress you, the voter, you, the supporter. They don't want you sending in any money. They don't want you doing anything for Donald Trump. They want you to give up the ship. That's what they are trying to do. And we're telling you to put both hands on the rail, because the waters are rocky right now. The waves are slapping against the boat. The boat's going left, the boat's going right. But if you grab onto something, that storm isn't going to last all night long. And you know, I even go to I don't know if this is something that I should be telling people, but I remember when I used to get whippings. And the only way that I really started getting past the whippings was I used to think, I'm like, you know what? She ain't gonna whip me all night. I did. I was like, she ain't gonna whip me all night now.
That's why I put 4 pairs of britches on before my daddy came in.
I was like, so all I need to do is get past that first, you know, that first wave. I'll be fine. That first wave hurt though. Yeah. That first wave hurt though, but I ain't playing. Hey, caller, 407. Where you calling from? What's your name?
Hello, how you doing? This is Paul out of Florida. What's going on?
What's your name again, Bart?
Paul. This is Paul. Florida.
Oh, Paul. Okay. How you doing, Paul?
I'm doing great.
Hey,
man.
Paul. Before you get started, are you in the line of this hurricane thing?
I'm in Orlando. I'm safe. I'm in Orlando. It's only rained a little bit, but I'm in Orlando.
All right. I'm praying for you, man. I'm praying. Go ahead.
I appreciate it. I just want to say to all callers, I'm a U.S. Navy veteran, served 8 years. I'm a disabled 50% veteran. And Wayne, thank you for what you did for us, too.
Thanks for your service. Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
As a Navy guy.
Love it.
I'm a huge Trump supporter. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Been a hardcore Trump supporter since last year when he had his first campaign in Arizona last year. All right. All I want to say to everybody, have faith and pray.
Right.
Pray like you never have prayed in your whole life. It doesn't matter if you're Catholic, Protestant, Christian. It doesn't matter. Pray hard for the Trump and his whole family, the Trump campaign. They need all the prayers that they need. And I'm talking to all people listening online with their phone or whatever, nationwide. Okay? He needs all of our prayers. Okay? I just want to say that. And Wayne, I'm a big fan of the show.
Thank you, Paul.
You're doing a great job out there in California. Keep it going, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, and have a great night. Hoo-yah, Navy.
All right. Thank you, Paul. And let me also say something to Carrie, too. And Hutch, I love you, man. Let me say something to Carrie. I understand what you're talking about because I am one of those political people that wish that the media would stay out of the states until the debate. Okay? Well, I mean, honestly, don't even report on the states until maybe a week or so before the election or just wait till the election. I have been against these maps from the beginning. I don't think that nobody should be putting out a map saying, okay, well, Massachusetts is all Clinton already. No, it's not. Or it shouldn't be. And the nation falls into that trap. You know, you start thinking about this, and then what happens next, Hutch? Then people get depressed. Then people don't want to go out and vote.
And that's why I say, you know, our audience are the smartest people in the country. You guys got to be. Caller, could you please turn your radio down?
Yeah.
But I've said, you know, forever that, you know, you guys are the people in your circles that have to be the one everybody comes to.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm John. I'm from Southern California.
What's going on,
territory.
John?
Nothing much. I just wanted to say, like, how did you feel about yesterday? For me, I was like,
how did you feel?
I flipped out. I was like, I mean, in a good way.
Oh yeah, me too. I was elated. I mean, especially the part where Donald Trump went down to Mexico and asserted his ability. He made Mexico the junior partner in the operation. I mean, and that's what Donald Trump needs to do in this continent. Everybody else beside the United States is a junior partner, and he made that abundantly clear.
What's your name? I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Wayne.
What's your name? Where are you calling from again?
I'm John. I'm from Lancaster, California.
Okay, John from California. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no. You're exactly right, and this is a lot of the things that I've converted a few Bernie people over here, and the biggest thing that the biggest talking point that I've always given to the Democrats, or actually I would say like more of the progressive Bernie supporters, is that somebody like Donald Trump is that has been in this type of business, the executive business for 30 plus years, and you don't, like, a lot of times people like look at it and they say, oh, he's only been inherited and all just a bunch of bull.
Yeah.
Nobody, I don't care how, even if you started with $1 billion, if you aren't a good business person, if you don't have the ability to work with people and to be able to come out on the deal where everybody feels like they came out good, you're not going to stay a billionaire.
Right. You're so right, John, and thank you for your call. We appreciate you calling.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is Donald Trump did just that. They went down there, and I listened to Rudy Giuliani. They had 50 of those Make Mexico Great Again 2 hats, and he said they came home with 2 of them. Everybody wanted one.
Mm-hmm.
He went down there, and he didn't embarrass the guy, but he did what he had to do, and then he came home from there and gave that speech, and I sat down and tried to get audio clips of it, and there's an hour and a half worth of clips. I could only get a couple. There's so much he said during that speech, Wayne.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
No. I mean, it was a lot, and I did a video earlier. I did a video earlier saying how the media still wants to hear specifics, even though what he said last night is what he said last night.
He gave 45 minutes of specifics.
They want to still hear specifics, and my thing about that, Cam and Hutch, is that they don't want specifics. They just want to pick and pry, because what are they going to do with specifics? They aren't going to Congress. They aren't trying to get elected. So what are they trying? What do they need specifics for? And then they're going to wrap it around. Well, the people that support Trump want specifics. Y'all haven't talked to anybody. Y'all haven't talked to any Trump supporters. Y'all put Trump haters on TV, and y'all talk about the specifics. Well, he didn't break it down to the bone. Well, I'll tell you what. You tell me, like I told Cam earlier this afternoon. Tell me one presidential candidate that has been specific on what he was going to cut and what he was going to do. Tell me one presidential candidate or one politician that has been that specific all the way down to the bare bones what he was going to do, and I will change white immediately. I'll change white. I said it. I'm sick and tired of the media trying to pull a game on Donald Trump. I knew he was going to get this. I knew he was going to be attacked. Yes, he's my candidate. I chose him, and I know he's going to get attacked. So
the one thing is
I've been able to accept it. Huh?
The one thing we talked about this morning is that it doesn't matter how many Trump surrogates we have on national television. They don't want to hear it from them. They want it from him, just like you said, so we can put an itemized, detailed report, exactly what he's going to do, so they can also not to discuss it. It's to nitpick it.
Nitpick. That's it.
That's it.
Nitpick. That's it. That's all.
We're not going to mention one time that Hillary Clinton is on like day 272 of not giving a press conference. That's criminal right there.
She's in a crib.
For them not to mention that, she's running for president of the United States.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
She's running for president of the United States, and she can't give a press conference. She can't stand on her own two without holding somebody's arm. She can't stand in front of flickering lights. I'm telling you.
The video's getting creepy, man. I'm telling you, that one of her looking up in the air at the convention, that almost makes me throw up, man.
Oh, man, she looked so bad 2 days ago. She looked so bad.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Man. She wore Bill out. Can you imagine what she'd do to the country?
Look, I'm telling you, both of them were born in 1677. They're vampires. Both of them. They're vampires. They were born in 1677, and they've been living creating havoc for the last 300 years. Yes.
And I'm sorry, I forget your name, but Terry or Carrie in Massachusetts, something that you could tell your sister and the people she runs around with. Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton are the same age as Donald Trump. Check that out.
That's true. And Donald Trump is going from state to state every 5 minutes, and Hillary Clinton can't walk, and Bill Clinton can't talk.
Remember when he had to go in the back door of that one venue, and he had to follow his Secret Service detail, and he jumped right down off of that wall?
Yeah, he did.
He didn't miss a step.
He did.
And not only that, President Obama's physician said she needs to have some sort of neurological exam.
If she'd have jumped down that wall, she'd have broke her hip and died.
Sorry, YouTube.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Watch out. Well, she is sickly, man.
You know how them hip injuries
Well, her
are,
doctor's back, so we've got the doctor back again with the EpiPen.
Zeppy? Peppy?
I said EpiPen.
Pepe.
It's not EpiPen, but her doctor's back. The doctor has resurfaced. So.
No, I lead Pepe. Okay, Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Pepe.
Caller.
Hey, sorry.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine. What you doing, man?
Nothing.
You
my
sure?
name's Colin. I'm from Chicago.
Okay, all right. What's your name again?
Colin?
Tom?
Colin.
Tollin.
Yeah.
Never heard that one before.
Okay. You a brother?
No, I am not.
Okay, well, you're my brother now. Okay, go ahead, Tollin.
No, I just, a lot of the, hearing some of the talk about people leaving the Trump train because of ads and stuff, that sort of made me feel kind of negative, so I wanted to call in with a bit of positive news from the day. And one thing I had read online is that it's a new poll out. Now, I don't know how much you guys have been following this, but you know how Reuters and all those pollsters have been changing their methodology because they're saying Trump was up too much, that can't be true. So they started oversampling Democrats, undersampling independents, and then suddenly Trump was back down below Hillary again.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, no, Trump just broke. He finally came back on top in those Reuters polls that they had already rigged. And the biggest thing is Hillary is only at 39%. And so many Americans dislike Hillary, and her unfavorable ratings amongst women, it's 54 unfavorable to 45 favorable. And somebody pointed out Hillary only has two groups that she is viewed negatively in, and that's men and women.
Well, that only leaves one. that only leaves one, and they got their own bathrooms now. Hey, Tollin, thank you a lot for the phone call, man.
No problem. Thank you.
Hey, now he was calling with positives, and see, I was getting ready to ask him about all the killing that was happening in Chicago. So I kind of
Brother Tollin.
Let's see. I wanted to play our vice president. You remember I had that earlier, Cam?
I do.
Many of you probably haven't heard this before, but this is the vice president of the United States, Joe Biden. And you know how he's giving out advice and saying that you can't trust Donald Trump, and Donald Trump will say anything, and you can't trust him with the nuclear codes and everything. But this is your vice president. Well, people that voted for him. This is your vice president.
The Villages, America's friendliest hometown. The Villages, America's friendliest hometown. The Villages.
Leave it to Joe Biden to troll the old folks home for a date.
Joe Biden, man. Drunk Joe Biden. Joe Biden was drunk when he did that one. Look him up on Google. I mean,
he's coming for Labor Union Day. He's coming to Pittsburgh. So I should be able to get some good tape.
You should be able to get some good seats. He couldn't even fill a place today.
They love him here.
Yeah. You know, everybody loves the Village Idiot.
They love him, especially when they start getting drunk at about 11 in the morning.
Yeah. Where's Joe? Okay, caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Wichita, Kansas. David.
Hey, David. How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
What you doing right now?
Well, I just wanted to tell you, when Trump started talking about agriculture, that's when he really got me.
Okay. All right.
Because, before NAFTA, we actually used to put money back into our own communities.
Yes.
And create jobs.
Yes.
And then after NAFTA, the poorest of us started spending money, especially like welfare dollars. The poorest of us started spending money on foreign economies instead of putting money back into our own economy, so that we were actually creating jobs from it,
Right. Hey, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, man.
Well, I mean, I want to know what your neighbors say. Are your neighbors Trump, or are they staying home for the election, or what?
My neighbors?
Yeah. The people that live around you?
Oh, just about everybody is going for Trump.
Okay.
Good deal.
All right.
I mean, you drive up and down in Wichita, you see homemade signs that say Trump, and they're way back off the road. They're big and them plywood and everything like that, so nobody can take them. But, just about everybody's voting for Trump.
Okay. Hey, well, David, don't let this be the last time you call on the show. I like hearing from you out there in the heartland of America. Praying for you, man.
All right.
Hey, just got some information, which I was gonna give to you a little bit later on tonight. But it looks like Melania Trump is suing the Daily Mail for $150 million because of a story that they did on her. Listen, I have been on record as saying the Daily Mail was a good news source. So is Hutch.
And it usually is.
I ain't going down by myself. Okay, so
no, it usually is. I'm right with you. I mean, they do a much better job than the corporate American media, no question.
But if you mess up, you got to pay.
Certainly.
Well,
that's how things go.
They call it. They said that Melania Trump was an escort in the 1990s.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I mean, this is some ugly stuff. I understand if they got hold of her photos and stuff, but she's a model. Yes. That they're calling her an escort in the 90s. I mean, come on. That's just. But
I hope they win.
It's $150 million. So I hope she does win, because I think when they retracted their story, they were not wanting Trump and Melania to actually file suit, and they actually filed one.
Hey, we have Beth from Arizona, right? Am I right, Beth?
Yeah, second-time caller.
Hi, Beth. Hey, Beth, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Who'd you vote for?
Donald Trump.
No. I mean, McCain and Ward.
Kelly Ward.
Yeah.
Oh, I voted for McCain. I'm sorry.
Beth, I'm going to hang up on you. No, I'm kidding. Really? Did you really? Okay. Well, I mean, I understand if that's what you had to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to you after the show, though.
I did want to talk to. I did talk to one of his callers. Called me. The McCain team called me and wanted to know if I was going to be voting for him, and I said yes. And I said, these guys really need to put their big boy pants on and get behind Trump. I'm really tired of the way they're treating him.
Never happened.
It will never happen.
With the video, there's a video that he put out where he basically said he would be the check against Hillary Clinton as president. And, some people are like, wait, hold on. You just gave the presidency to Hillary Clinton? I mean, the video just came out within the last 24 hours. He said he would be the check against Hillary Clinton. And I was like, oh, my God, he's messing up again.
George Soros said that Trump will probably win the popular vote, but we've already decided that Hillary was going to be the president.
That's why Hillary Clinton's been mentioning John McCain in a lot of her stuff. There's a lot of talk going around. I mean, they have worked together for the last 20 years.
Certainly. 30.
Yes. 30 years they've worked together. There's been a collusion behind the scenes going on.
But then again, I do understand you, darling. Beth.
But I do have one kind of funny thing to say.
Go ahead.
I'm hoping that on November 8th, maybe Hillary could start making some yoga videos or something for
Oh, please.
Please, no.
Don't do that to us. No, those Captain Kangaroo dresses or house coats or whatever they are need to stay right where they are on her.
Yeah, those squirrel suits. Those squirrel suits, man. Those flying squirrel suits that she be wearing. Nope. That's it. I'm out.
I agree. I wish I could have gone to the rally yesterday, though, but I had to work. But it looked like it didn't look like there were really even any protesters there or anything.
Oh, no. Not
It
now.
was one of the most fired up rallies I've seen. It was just really a good one.
Okay. Well, but thanks for the call, Beth.
Okay.
Thanks for calling. Yeah, I'm going to have to talk to Beth. I'm going to have to talk to Beth.
Just because they have an R next to their name does not mean that they are going to be for a Republican candidate, especially if you are a documented establishment.
Well, she was honest, though. She was honest.
She sounded sad, too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I voted for that old geezer. Yeah, I did.
Google McCain, MIA.
Yep.
And watch what he did to those families.
Songbird, too?
Songbird. What a guy.
Songbird.
What a guy.
Songbird McCain. What? Google Songbird McCain, yo. Carla, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, my name's Rodney, calling from Indiana.
Hey, Rodney from Indiana. What's your dog's name?
Sammy and Molly.
How cute.
Okay, all right. Go ahead, Rodney.
Oh, I'm live on air right when I call him. Cool.
I can hang up and...
No, not at all. Caught your show a few times on
Okay.
replay.
Okay.
Watching it live.
Well, thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
Just wanted to let you guys know. Originally was a Rand Paul supporter before the election really got going. I remember watching a few speeches of Mr. Trump, and when he started talking about the Second Amendment in real terms, about someone was carrying and the bullets started going the other way, I was like, wait a minute, this guy's really talking the truth. And I remember during the debates, and when he brought up 9/11, it almost brought tears to my eyes. It was like a Republican looking old Jeb Bush right in the eye and just telling it like it is. And it looked like a deer in the headlights of old Jeb going, wait a minute, you're not supposed to be talking the truth. This is... And then when he brought up Rafael Cruz standing with Oswald, and 2 days later, Cruz was just about out of the... It was just like, wait a minute, this is finally someone talking the truth.
All right.
Going to take on the New World Order.
Yep.
And if he could really... I believe if he would really say what he thinks, it would... scare too many people off right now, but when he gets in, I feel in my heart
It's going to be good. It's going to be good, Ronnie.
He's going to really put some people on their tails.
And you know what? Thank you for your call, but that is exactly what we need. We need somebody to put these people on their tails and Beth, not vote for the same people. You know,
we'd be better off if everybody in Washington was gone and we started all over again.
Hey, I say that. You're right.
Rodney, I want to thank you, Rodney, for taking the fall for my dog barking. I appreciate that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's your dog's name,
Ask
Hutch?
what kind of dogs you got.
What's your dog's name, Hutch?
He took the dog. He took the fall for him. Coal country, coal.
Okay, all right. Sorry about that, Rodney. Hey, 419, you calling in on the Wayne Dupree show. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Dennis from Ohio.
Dennis from Ohio. Man, what you have for dinner, Dennis?
How you doing?
Dennis, what you have for
You're
dinner?
a veteran too, brother.
Huh?
Thank you for your service, man.
Hey, man. Hey, thank you. Thank you for saying it. What you have for dinner, man?
Another vet here. Hey,
you gonna tell me what you have for dinner?
Have you guys caught the video as far as the global Clinton initiative for the Syrian refugees going up to Detroit, Michigan?
I did catch that.
Did you?
Did the rest of you guys catch it?
Nope.
Oh, it was horrible, man. This guy, the Clinton Foundation Clinton Global Initiative, he's talking to this Syrian guy who looks like he hasn't had a shower in about 2 weeks.
And they don't have showers.
And he comes out there and he says that, what we could do is we have 10,000 houses that are structurally sound. We could move them all in there. In Detroit, he's not even thinking about vets. I mean, what about people in America that you could move in there? He's an evil guy, man. That initiative is bad news.
All right, Dennis.
It's a pretty messed up deal. It just seems like, I don't know, the community up in Detroit, I used to have an ex-girlfriend from up there, but it just seems awful weird, the surrounding area that's declining in population and everything else, but it just seems like a lot of people would be in an uproar about the whole deal, but there's no media coverage of this whatsoever.
Not at all. Hey, thank you for your call. We appreciate it. But, he even called out Dearborn and Cleveland as being the places where the most Syrian refugees are. And I'm thinking, I know, Wayne, that our listeners and viewers have seen what happens in Dearbornistan. I mean, that place is a mess.
Yeah.
Not only that, they just said that the other refugees coming in, the most population is going to be Michigan and California. And then third state's going to be Texas. So these 3 states are going to have the most refugees in the country. And it's unnerving. I'll just say that. Very unnerving when a situation happens down the freeway from you.
Oh, yeah. 10,000 already Syrians in this year. And that's not even... There's other countries that are represented in that, too, that have sent Muslims here. It's getting to be dangerous.
I have a special guest I want to bring on the show real quick. If I can find him. Let's see. I retweeted a lot of people today. Okay, here it is. Special guest. He joins us in our fight against Hillary Clinton. I hope YouTube doesn't get mad that I said that. So I want to bring him on. Mr. Jorge Ramos. Did y'all think he was going to be on the phone?
No, I was waiting for a clip.
Yeah, here it is.
We're not strong enough in front of President George W. Bush. I think it's exactly the same thing that's going to happen now with Donald Trump on November the 9th.
Do you make the same argument about Hillary Clinton not giving press conferences? That it's important to be confrontational about that as well?
I agree with you completely. I think I've been tough, very tough also on Hillary Clinton. I think I've been very tough also on Hillary Clinton.
He actually went there.
Yeah, he did. He did. He sure did.
With his silk suit.
Michael Corleone with your silk suit and your olive oil.
This guy
Kumbaya, you're going to wake up with a dirt. We can help you now.
It is so funny because this guy's so wealthy. He lives in a very upscale, affluent, all Caucasian neighborhood.
Does he really?
Florida. Yes, he does. He came to this country illegally.
Yeah,
he was over here not as a citizen, came a citizen in 2008. And not only that, his daughter just happened. And he came over here for political reasons to bring the Hispanic vote. And his daughter works for Hillary Clinton campaign.
What's his husband's name?
No, his wife's gorgeous.
Yeah, trans.
Okay.
Trans.
He said Hillary. My goodness.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Did you see the guy on MSNBC that called President Trump last night after his speech?
Hey,
Well, I mean, that's what he is, though. He is.
I started calling him that.
Yeah,
he was a Democratic strategist.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Wait,
I think I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
I think it was Fox Business News. He was a Democratic strategist, and he said President Trump.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Because the writing is on the wall. I mean, the Democrat crime family is falling apart, man. The next thing you're going to see, and mark my words here, caller, please turn your radio down. The next thing that you're going to see is you're going to see the Democrats start shooting at each other. When they see this going down the tubes, there's going to be, because the Democrat Party, the crime family, is a whole bunch of different groups of victims, all cobbled together. They're not like us, although we have some divisions this year, but they're like the homosexual mafia, the feminists, the environmentalists, the communists. There are a bunch of groups that don't even like each other.
And you know what, too?
They're going to start shooting at each other next.
You know what, too? As long, hey, I know. See, As long as we are together, and as long as the people that are watching and the people that are listening are on the same page, we all have a battle cry, ladies and gentlemen. We all have a battle cry.
Tell all the other curs the law's coming. You tell them I'm coming, and hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!
I love that clip. I do. I feel like I'm in the movies when in that clip. Who you talking about? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Brad from Columbia, Maryland.
Are you, Brad? Are you with us?
I am with you.
All right. Okay.
I'm in Columbia, Maryland, but I'm with you with Trump.
All right. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. What you want to talk about, Brad? Go.
Hey, could I share something? It's kind of an audition.
No, Brad.
Singing on your program?
Huh? No, Brad. We're done. No.
No singing for Crooked Hillary?
Go, Brad. Go.
Oh, go. All right. I was thinking about this. I woke up the other day.
Go, Brad.
And I was just kind of thinking, hey, here's something that we could put together. She's the leader of the club that stole from you and me. CROOKED, Crooked Hillary. Hey, wait a minute. Okay. I get my rhythms mixed up because I'm mixing two things together.
It's 9:53, brother.
Mixing the Mickey Mouse Club together with the Battle Hymn of the Republic. And I'm getting my rhythms mixed up. So I just called in. I am sorry.
That's okay, Brad. I mean, you know.
Could I do this another time?
Yes, you sure can. You sure can, Brad.
It's really good.
I got you in the. I got your name set. I got your phone number, and I know exactly when you're gonna call again.
Okay.
All right. What'd you laugh at that? Tell him Jacob has it covered. Jacob has it covered. What you laughing at? What you laughing at, Hutch?
I wasn't laughing at nothing.
Shot, please.
It's all good. It's all good.
Check.
That is funny. It's funny.
Dirty Turkish hark back flat and Morton, Philip Bunker Martin, Perkaluma Burton, Durton, Boston, Martin, and Adam.
That was Brad.
Hey, you know what? I was watching on the chat room, one of the chat rooms earlier. We're in all 50 states, brother. These people started calling out where they were from, and it was like the 173rd Airborne Brigade was like representing. You know what I mean? That's from Italy. We love you people, man.
Yeah,
really.
we do. And Beth from Arizona, love you. Carrie from Massachusetts, see, thought I forgot you. Love you too. Brad from Maryland, get your song right. Call back in. We got it, brother. We got it. See, I don't forget nobody. I don't forget y'all. Now, I wonder if this is our friend from Germany, though. But every time that I keep picking it up.
I didn't hear him for a while.
Yeah, every time I keep picking it up, it hangs up. So it's not coming through. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be on for 2 hours tomorrow night. Okay, we're going to be on for 2 hours tomorrow night. We're going to be taking your phone calls. We want to hear from you. One of the reasons why we like taking the phone calls at night, because we do two shows. We do one between 12 and 1, and then 12 and 1 in the afternoon. And then we do another one at night, is we like to not only give you stuff that we know about and tell you the stuff about the campaign and what's going on within the Trump campaign, but we also like to hear what you have to say. Okay, we like to hear what you have to say, and sometimes tell your liberal friends to call up here. We're not going to run away from a fight.
Oh yes, please.
We're not going to run away from a fight. We want to put somebody down, believe me. But
or better, change their mind, but doesn't have to go that way.
No, it don't. It doesn't have to go that way. Really, seriously. I have just put in my YouTube channel, which I do have a YouTube channel. I really don't push it out that much, but I am doing it active once again. I am active, and I want y'all to check that out when you can. I'll put it in the chat room, and now I'm going to get ready to put it in the Spreaker chat room. But don't forget, we are trying to get 200,000 subscribers on RSBN. And we're almost there. Where are we at right now? 178. We got 22. We got 22 more thousand subscribers before the end of September. That's what I wanted. I wanted 200,000 before the end of September. I know we can do it. We had 50,000 people watching yesterday at one time.
How about that, man?
At
I was updating my Skype while you were talking about that. But, man, Joe, congratulations, dude.
Yep, 50,000 at one time. That is that's an old football stadium, but that's a football stadium.
You know, I tweeted that last night when it was at 45, and there was a ton of retweets, so it's out there, man.
Yeah, it's out there. So, let me see what time it is. Okay, so again, tomorrow night we're going to be on. Let's see. Okay, Joe and Jacob says thank you all and God bless.
Thank you guys, man. Joe and Jacob. Jacob, I use your music on every show. I love it. Keep up the good work. Go to rsbn.tv and download that guy's music, man.
So we're going to be on for 2 hours tomorrow. 202-470-6738. We want y'all to call in. Whatever you want to talk about. Whatever you want to talk about. We're going to, all those people that are calling in, Brian from Minnesota right now, Philip from Florida, Carrie from Florida, all of y'all calling tomorrow. Okay? All of y'all calling tomorrow. We'll be taking phone calls. You can get in what you want to say. We're going to have a great audience for you to get over your point. If you enjoy something that Trump is doing, if you have any new ideas, but you got to make it quick because these are interviews. These are, let's see, what is that? Ben from Ohio too. Call back tomorrow. Okay, 2 hours for y'all. Y'all asked for it. Let's do 2 hours. Well, we're going to do 2 hours. Now, if you want to help support War Radio, you can go to supportwarradio.com. SupportWAARadio.com. Okay, supportWAARadio.com. We're getting ready to move our operations from our original platform over to another platform to make it a little bit easier for you to listen to it on the radio. So we're going to need your help, but supportwarradio.com. All right, so Cam, how can people reach out to you on social media?
I'm on Twitter at Cam, KAMBTV.
Hutch.
Hey, Cold War Radio tomorrow night at 8 p.m. SteelCityResistance.blogspot.com. I'm having Hadi Elise on, who is a Kurd from Ontario, or Toronto rather, that's going to talk about the situation, Syria, Turkey, and everywhere else in the Middle East. Join me.
Did you say that you're going to have a Hadi?
His name is Hadi Elise. He's a Kurd from Toronto that lives in Toronto that's going to explain the whole Kurdish situation and Cold War radio stuff.
Okay. I thought you were going to have a Hadi on.
No. Hadi Elise.
Yeah, okay. Well,
brilliant guy.
No, forget it. Okay, you can follow me on Twitter at Wayne Dupree Show. Follow me on Facebook. Type in Wayne Dupree, at Wayne Dupree Show. We got a whole lot going on there. You please check it out. Go on Facebook, just type in Wayne Dupree Show. You won't be disappointed, okay? You won't be disappointed. Everybody have a great night. Joe, I love you. Jacob, I love you, man. Mom, RSBN moderator, love you too. Leisha, love you, darling. We are, anybody seen Brooklyn Hudson lately? And Pam C, what's up?
I see Pam. I saw Brooklyn today online.
Dano, Paul Siri, Terry Sean, Trump Quake. That's my girl, Trump Quake. All right.
Carrie Nelson.
Oh, yeah. Well, Carrie. Carrie, call in tomorrow night, man. Call in tomorrow night. All right. So, y'all have a great night. Well, y'all have a great day. And we'll be talking to you tomorrow night.